So Adam, strong overall performance that, given the context of the game, probably should have won. Would you say that's a fair summary?
I think when we've got ourselves into a position of 2-0 up, we should win the game, yeah. I thought first half with the conditions, very difficult, to go in at half time 1-0 up, playing into the win. I thought it was an incredible effort by ourselves, and we really restricted them to very, very few chances. Second half, I wasn't happy with how we started the half. I didn't think we controlled the game well enough at all. Committed fouls, gave the ball away, invited pressure. And probably the first time we strung, some passes together, we scored. And I felt from that point we then started to control the game a bit better, and I felt we looked comfortable. We go and score a third goal. How that is offside, I do not know. But unfortunately, that summed up the officiating today, because that's as bad as I can remember seeing for a long time. A game that we, for me, go 3-0 up in. I'll watch it back, and if he's offside, he's offside, and I'll be the first to hold my hand and say he's made the right decision. But probably more importantly was the throw in here, right on the halfway line, right in front of their dugout, and how he gives the throw in to them. It's a disgrace. There's the referee and the official and the linesman. How they see that, and from that in a corner, and they score, and the crowd, they were quiet at 2-0. We were controlling the game at 2-0, and that bad decision, and this he brings it back into the game. It's up, and the crowd are like here. They do everything to suck the ball into the goal, and unfortunately for us, a lapse of concentration, and they get the equaliser, and it's infuriating really, because I don't know whether to, the players have been credited for many things that I felt we did well today, but they've also been told that from 2-0 we should win the game, and I didn't think we controlled the game particularly well up till we went 2-0 up. But after that, I can't be angry with them for what happened after that, because the referee brought that on. He was a shambles, absolute shambles. It's not good enough, and I'm not getting in trouble for it, to be honest. I'm not bothered, because I'm week in, week out, watching incompetency. This is 2 leagues outside the Football League. It's a great level of football, big clubs, some good fans. Some good fans, some bad ones, but come on to that. But that level of officiating is just a disgrace for this level of football, and I think the FA needs to have a serious work on themselves.
Going on to maybe a bit more positive lights now, Tom Pearce was the one who scored that goal in the first half. How happy are you to see him back on the score sheet?
Well, not as happy as probably he will be.
Yeah, sure.
But good for him to be back on the score sheet. I thought it was a great finish, good pass by Marnie, and yeah, he for many minutes he found himself, certainly in the first half, doubling up at right back, because they had us pinned in, and he sacrificed himself for the team. And probably the one time he switched off, they scored the equaliser. But look, great for him to get back on the score sheet. And obviously Hanks last week, I thought he gave everything today for us and got very little. So yeah, pleased for Piers and an awful lot
You said you could see the team playing on, and you said there that you felt that was the moment you kind of switched off in the crowd that you took from a playing position and from a tactical standpoint. How do you sort of stop that breakdown from happening of going a goal, of conceding the first goal, and then being able to hold on as opposed to conceding the second one?
I think it's very difficult, 2-0. I think any manager will tell you 2-0. If there is going to be another goal, if it goes to the team that's on nil, there's such a massive, swift swing in momentum, especially when you're places like this. They obviously there was quite a bit of time left on the clock, and as I said earlier, they do everything behind that goal to send the ball into it. But it's the first goal. We're in control with 2-0. Should be free, and a bad decision basically. And when it goes to 2-1, you heard the noise in here. All their staff jumping on the pitch, and everybody's up, and there's a massive momentum swing, and it's very difficult for us then. In the main, we managed it, but you switch off one time against decent teams, and you get punished. And unfortunately for us, that's what's happened today.
We did see as well on the bench this afternoon the new man Hayden Campbell, who didn't feature this afternoon. But could you give Curzon Ashton fans a little bit of a taste of what we could expect from him?
Well, he's a good player. He's somebody who was, brought to our attention in the summer. But we were happy with the group that we put together at that time. Obviously, he's been in at Marine and he's got 13 goals. He's done incredibly well there. Gets in the box, gets on the end of things, can score all types of goals. He's a fit boy, good energy, good engine. He can play off the left and through the middle. So and he's another good, Manchester-based player that hopefully we can, develop and work with, like we have with the likes of Devon and obviously young Harry, who's not featured as much, but he trained with us for the first time on Thursday, showed his quality, and I'm sure he'll be a good addition to the group.
Then a short turnaround Tuesday night, a very long trip away to Banbury. Do you think that with the group that you've got and with what you've seen out there this afternoon, that you can get revenge for the result on opening day?
Well, it's been called off.
Has it?
Yeah, because they, I think they were in the trophy table spot, so that'll get moved to Tuesday. So we've got a clear week now, another full week of training. So I think obviously there's frustration and disappointment there that we've not managed to secure all 3 points from getting ourselves into a position where I feel we should have won the game today. But I think probably with the way that results were going up to Christmas, we probably would have taken some kind of result here today, because they're unbeaten, I think, now in 15 league games. They're obviously going quite well, and maybe prior to the game a point would have been a result we would have all come away with quite pleased with. When you get yourself 2-0 up here, you've got to see it out really. But obviously outside of the Southport away game, we've now lost 1 in the last 4, so we're starting to put a few points back on the board more consistently, and hopefully it looks like we've kind of come out the other side and stopped that little bit of a blip that we had, and now we've just got to have a good week of training and get ready for what's going to be another